I'm extraordinarily concerned with a group of folks in our community that don't seem to know how to resolve a dispute. Violence is not the answer.
An update to the deadly hit and run on May 5th, which took the life of a 42-year-old Flint man. A 36-year-old woman from Flint has been charged for allegedly running over the man she had a relationship with, then driving off.
Our Alyssa Irwin joins us now in the studio. And Alyssa, according to the Genesee County Prosecutor, Candice Patton is charged with first-degree premeditated murder.
That's right. Patton was arraigned on Friday. She faces life in prison without parole. Prosecutor David Leyton says surveillance video that captures that hit and run shows this was a targeted crime. Just after 6 a.m. Sunday, May 5th, you can see a 2012 silver Chevy Traverse.
That's the vehicle in question that just pulled up. There's Mr. Clemons. There's the vehicle backing up, clearly targeting him. There's probably some little discussion there.
You can see the SUV makes many rounds, and then
he's able to avoid her at first, right there. But he's not able to avoid her the second time.
According to Prosecutor Leyton, this is the victim, William Clemons III. His photo is from an online obituary.
His identification was made by virtue of the use of a fingerprint scanner on the scene. Prior to his death, there were multiple calls received from a particular phone number. Investigators looked into that phone number and discovered that that number was registered to our defendant, Candice Marie Patton.
That number, linked to Patton, led investigators to messages between the two.
And they were antagonistic text messages suggesting that the two had had a relationship and the relationship had gone south.
According to the prosecutor, 911 calls state the hit and run, and then
two family members of Mr. Clemons stated that Mr. Clemons had been seeing Candice Patton and that she in fact drives a Chevrolet Traverse silver in color and that she lives on the north end of Flint.
Investigation led them to the SUV at a tow yard. On May 7th, a search warrant found Clemons' DNA on the SUV.
Black fiber under the vehicle matching the victim's clothing. Imprints and images matching the victim's clothing were also found on the exhaust.
Patton was arrested at her home.
I think it goes without saying that if there's a dispute between an ex-boyfriend and an ex-girlfriend, this is not the way to resolve that problem.
Patton is currently in jail being held without bond. She has a probable cause conference scheduled for May 23rd in the 67th District Court. Here in the studio, Alyssa Irwin with ABC 12 News.